Hello, hello, hello. God bless everybody. I just wanted to talk to y'all. I'm not gonna talk about. I'm gonna finish my old testimony, but I want to talk about something else. One of my encounters that I had with Jesus. You know, back then I used to be an alcoholic. I drank, from morning to night. I would take pills. I would drive. At this time, I drove and I got into an accident, and I wind up going to jail for DWI. And that was my second DWI. And at the time I was in jail, I was already in there for like 6 months already. And I was just like, oh my God, like in the 6 months I was in jail, was my first time actually like reading the Bible. And I know everybody's like, you read the Bible because you're just in jail. But no, I had been locked up before that plenty of other times for other stupid stuff. And I never read the Bible, but this time felt different. I don't know, I felt the need to read it because I've never read it. So I did. I read the Bible. I don't know, I just started crying, and I was asking God to like take that taste out of my mouth. Like I did not want to be like that no more, because I was going to kill somebody. If not, I was going to kill myself. The way I would drive, I just didn't care. I mean, I could have killed somebody. Like, I really could have. And I'm so thankful I had my guardian angels there, Jesus there with me through all that, because it was bad. But so that time of me being in there and praying to God, and I was praying, and it wasn't like 1 or 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. It was like, weeks and weeks of me just like tears that I just needed to really let out, that I had never really let out. I never really cried. Like I just, I cried. And I remember getting called to go to court. So I went to court, and my lawyer's like, you need to sign. Basically, you're getting time served. But if you wait any more time to sign, then, because I was on the point where, like, if I had signed that next day, it was going to be a felony. Because back then, it was like, if you count 3 DWIs, your third one was a felony. Now it's like your second one's a felony. So, like, I signed, and I did my time served. I got out. I stopped going to like the bars, the clubs. I just didn't feel that need to want to go. Like, before I would get out, I would be right back out in the streets. I'd be out. I just felt different. Everything just felt different. I didn't have that desire to do that no more. And at this time, I was still praying. Like I told God, like, I still need you. Like, just because I'm not in there, I still need you. I need you. I need you now more than ever. And through that time of me praying to Him and telling Him that, I know that I got into a different kind of job. I started working into a different kind of job. I started working in a medical field. I started taking care of MHMR clients, which I really did enjoy, because I always knew, like, my kind of job was like, I thought I was going to take care of like little bitty, like kids, with disabilities and stuff. And like, I always pictured myself around those kind of kids. Like, I don't know, but it was weird how it turned out. I wind up taking care of, older people, not old people, but older people that had disabilities. And I didn't have the urge no more to drink. Like, people would invite me to parties. I didn't want to go to parties. I didn't feel like doing anything but working. And that's what I did. I did that for a while. Like, I stopped talking to a lot of the people that I used to talk to. I distanced myself from a lot of people. I kind of closed myself off because I felt like I needed that. I needed that time to keep building myself, because I was not 1000% strong. I was still like, like, I know I can do this. I know I don't need to be around it. I was doing my best at keeping myself away from people that I thought that would, get me in trouble, or were a bad influence. Even certain family members, I distanced myself, and it felt good. It felt good. It felt good. It felt good because I knew I was doing something right, and and I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I don't want to live like this. I don't want to keep on, looking over my shoulder, or looking, the stuff that I was doing was just not, it was reckless. It was, this was like my first like real encounter, like watching God move in my life right before my eyes. And you just gotta put him first. Like, seriously, he's gonna keep breaking you until you keep using him daily. I don't know how many times I've been broken, I've been down, and I go to him, because that's when everybody goes to him. That's when everybody wants to go to Jesus, is when they're down and out. And how many times is he gonna keep closing these doors until you see, like, you need him. You can't keep thinking you can live life without him, because at the end of the day, it's gonna come to that point where you wake up and you're getting ready, and you're gonna be thankful for every little single thing in your life, because he gave that to you. He didn't have to. He didn't have to give us anything. He didn't have to give me a roof. He didn't have to give me food. He didn't have to do none of that, but he did. And I'm forever grateful for everything that he's done and he's continuing to do. And I'm forever grateful that he was able to help me overcome that alcoholism that I went through. And that was a tough part of my life, because I didn't know how to go about it because of my family, of them being, alcoholics. But yeah, I'm happy to share that. I will finish the rest of my testimony from my mom's little brother and my grandmother, because there's closure there. There's God worked with me in those areas too, but it also drained me mentally after that videos that I did. So I did need a little bit of break, just to get back in the Word and, just get myself together and my thoughts in my mind. But I'm good. I'm happy. I'm blessed. I thank Jesus for everything he's done in my life. And, I pray that each and every one of you put him first in your life, because he deserves to be first in your life. And thank you for those that are inboxing me y'all's testimonies. I do read them, and they are wonderful. And God bless you, and you've come in a long way as well. So, yep. Amen to you. Bye.